There we go. Offense only. We were a better statistical team than the Niners, and we've got 2 more wins.
Tonight.
All right, here we go, and we're in Dallas.
AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in
Yeah, I guess I
Arlington,
can't
Texas.
argue with that. I just read somebody's question.
The scene with the Cowboys
The best quarterback to never win a Super Bowl. And the dude's answer was Dan Marino. I'm like, yeah, I got to agree with that.
The San Francisco 49ers. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gautin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
All right, let's try this one without any of the mental mistakes.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
All right, Zeke did nothing for his first carry.
The numbers for Zeke from last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Here's 2nd and 8. And
Coop.
there's Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is
I didn't even think about Tarkenton.
If you don't tackle him as soon as he catches
Yeah,
the ball,
I didn't even think about Tarkenton.
This is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
Dude, Zeke damn near broke that free.
Almost to the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
11 more on that one and another first down.
You want Zeke to put up another 200-yard game? Seriously?
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your
because, like, the dude just put up 180 last game. You realize that. He just put up 180 last game.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And the Cowboys are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Lamb.
This ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. CeeDee Lamb. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that.
All right, D, we need a game like last game. Although I doubt we can have one like last game. Fuck me. 5 sacks, 4 picks.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
Oh, wow, nice run.
And he'll be taken down.
He got like 9.
At the 46
nice run.
Yard line. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning
yes, they
on
do.
him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed.
It's caught inside the 25.
Wow, nice catch.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain there of 30 big ones. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing
nice
towards
catch.
the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain. One hallmark of good
that got to stop.
defenses,
That got to stop.
understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15.
This is when the cream rises to the top. That has never been a good expression as far as I'm concerned. I have never been a fan of that expression.
They start on the ground with Elliott.
Okay, how was that not a face mask? He pulled Elliott down by his fucking face mask.
Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
On the tackle. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and...
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Gonna take a shot for Gallup, and that's caught.
Holy shit.
Touchdown.
Holy shit.
Amari Cooper.
That was pure luck. The receiver thought, the defender thought that the under guy was going to go for it, so we went for a pick and it went right over his head.
Quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had
Holy shit.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career, but what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you...
Okay, you know what? I'm clipping that. I don't give a fuck. I'm clipping that. There we go.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I had to clip that shit.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Holy fucking shit.
Gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the close
4th and inches.
And that means 4th down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But boy,
yeah, what do you do? What do you do?
Go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
So on 4th
nope,
down,
they're not going for it unless they fake.
Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
God damn, that catch
After
though.
One, a 14-3 ball game.
I don't think I could do that again if I tried. That is one of those plays that is a once in a, one in a billion.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. But he's got
oh, Zeke is not going to take this all the way. God damn it, they ran him down.
Get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 48 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Fuck do you mean changes the complexion of things? As if the game was never going our way in the first place. As if it isn't 14-3.
15 he goes. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. And he's over 100 yards now.
Ty Baker Mayfield's 2018 rookie season TD record.
Yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done.
That was another face mask they missed.
How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Elliott. And he will maneuver
nice.
his way down to about the 7.
That was Richard Sherman that got him. Nice.
There, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
That is the first time in probably 20 attempts in the red zone where they've been able to, where the team's been able to force me into 3. So I'll give the Niners credit. I'll give the Niners credit right there.
Away and off it goes. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him.
The punter doesn't exist, really.
Some offense for us here and give us
Oh,
some
he just
points.
stiff-armed the shit out of
Does that
Jalen.
guy get on the field on this drive?
That was Kittles. Okay, it doesn't surprise me. That was Kittles.
But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball.
Dude, Jalen is constantly in the backfield. That was there it was again.
Disruption he can cause.
And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis.
There he is again. Jalen is fucking everywhere.
34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
Oh, dude, Pollard spun him out of his shoes.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they...
Pollard spun that fucking poor boy out of his damn shoes.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6
Lamb.
points.
Go, Lamb. God damn it. Got him by his shoestrings.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott.
Dude, Elliott turned what would have been a 2-yard loss into like a 2-yard gain, into a 4-yard gain. Nice.
These guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along.
Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to. Dude, we're averaging 6 yards a carry. The fuck are you talking about?
The point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Elliott going to bite off about 7 on that one. A good run on 1st down.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Nice catch, Zeke.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Of course, he's coming off that NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. 2 scores in that game a week ago.
And how did he get them? Speed is one thing, but how about the niftiness in his route running, able to cross people up in the secondary and make sure that they can't quite get to him before the ball arrives. He's something after the catch as well.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 10-yard line.
Ooh, I threw myself out of that sack. Nice.
This will be incomplete. Intended that time.
Ooh, that was way close. I threw myself out of that sack.
To 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
You know what? I'm going to go underneath. I want the first, actually. God damn it, I knew I was throwing that pick. I knew that.
Picked Picked off by the safety, Jarkwiski Tart. And to the 12.
When everybody started crossing over to the right, I just, something told me to take off running.
Hurts a little extra because it was third
take
down.
off running left, try to make it to the edge of the end zone. But I saw Coop going across the over the middle, and he looked to be open.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. He's got a man.
Nice catch.
And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 48 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Mostert, toss left side.
There you go.
Lose yardage here, back at the 41.
Man, this D is coming
Officially,
on.
It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
Fucking Van Der Esch, man. If it's not Jalen Smith, it's Van Der Esch.
Second and 11 at the 41. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Here's a throw that's taken in.
There's Jalen again.
And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Oh, Jalen.
Looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up
Jalen dropped that pick.
Going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
That's the score. Cowboys 17, 49ers 6.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it.
Oh, thank you for the follow. It's much appreciated. Yeah, next time I'm the next time I'm on the YouTube channel uploading my stuff, I will I'll definitely shoot you a sub. Sure.
All along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus.
Which will probably be either today or tomorrow. I got some Final Fantasy 14 and Mass Effect videos that I need to upload anyway.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
There you go,
Coop.
Coop.
Side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
34-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Oh, they got him. Nice.
The 49ers get there. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm going to make them take their timeout.
This is Elliott.
Unless for some reason Zeke can get the first. Jesus.
Shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner,
okay, Zeke got the first.
If they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he
Coop just shrugged that fucking DB off.
This is going to take an 11-man
Nice.
unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
The offense is starting to get that swagger that it gets, where they're shrugging people off.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
Couldn't get out of bounds. That's all right.
Inside the 25. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds.
I was a little concerned about them getting a field goal before half and cutting it to 17-9, but it's looking more and more like I'm going to add a touchdown before half.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it, and that is incomplete.
Just dropped because I got hit as I threw.
Cooper was the intended target.
I got hit as I threw.
Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
There you go. Come on, Coop. There you go, Coop.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. That is a near perfect.
I was a little concerned it was going to be 17-9. Ends up being 23-6. Or 24-6. I'll take it.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
I will definitely take it.
To the Dallas touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation,
nope, they're actually going to run.
Play. But we do know there's some risk takers.
They took a timeout, really? You're going to try something, really?
Runs out.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL.
All right, so what's the Chargers beat the Raiders. Oh, Raiders are not doing good this year. Chargers are looking to make the playoffs,
let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in
got
Denver.
Mayhem's,
and they were losers in
Mayhem's Bills
Buffalo Bills
got the win. They're heading to the playoffs too, it looks like.
Cole Beasley,
or close to it.
Touchdown catch in the victory. And lastly, we'll wrap up the week with Monday Night Football. Definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the
Panthers
Cincinnati
beat the
Bengals.
Packers. Texans beat the Colts.
Meanwhile, in our
and I think I saw that the Patriots beat the Dolphins.
Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
God, that TD catch by Coop. I could not throw that TD pass again if I tried.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. The throw to the left side.
Okay.
Caught by
Nice
Coleman.
catch.
Complete to Tevin Coleman. A gain of 9 yards. First down, San Francisco.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion.
Yeah, that was a good. Well, that was more of a good catch than it was a good throw. That throw was way low.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
On first down, Garoppolo.
Nice swing pass to the back. Too much momentum carried him out of bounds, though.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Yeah, that was the quarterback overthrowing his back.
Garoppolo.
Oh, he actually got away from Van Der Esch. Damn, nice.
And he'll be a little shy
Woods got him, though.
Here at the 26-yard line.
Woods got him, though.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Garoppolo again. He'll drop this down to Coleman. And he'll
Van Der Esch got that one, though.
short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And Gold is able to put it through, and that'll get the deficit down to 15.
Cowboys 24, 49ers 9.
So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s,
yeah.
and probably even 8s.
Because let's be real, had they scored 3 touchdowns, it'd be 21-24 right now.
It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear. They want to close this gap.
Getting set to go again, we get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. And they've got to figure out how to stop some of the highlights that we're seeing on the screen here.
And what it feels like,
I love how the defense goes from having a game like they had against the Bengals to this.
Big-time performance. I'm playing at a big-time level. Just keep throwing me the football.
The Cowboys offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively,
There you go,
you've
Zeke.
almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or
Pretty easy yardage right up the gut. No, Zeke just makes it look that way.
See the field and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Like, literally, they hit him in the backfield, and he still got 3 for the first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Another carry today for the workhorse Elliott. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
All right, y'all better give Zeke a breather, man.
Fred Warner. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
The 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense. Ain't that the fucking
They'll look
truth?
to throw now on first down. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin.
Jarwin did jack and
3
shit.
yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Rookie to
Now we
rookie.
get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Oh!
Toward the end zone, but that's
Lamb
gonna
almost came
wind
down
up
with that.
incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Richard Sherman.
Check three. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Oh,
Nowhere
check.
to go here.
Seriously?
He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will
That
take
was a
over
coverage
at
sack
the
is what that was. I had nowhere to go with that ball.
29-yard
That was a 100% coverage sack. Nice defense.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Everson Griffin in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. That's their first time.
There you
getting
go.
the quarterback sack number 1. And
He needs literally 4 more to break the record.
And you have to
4
find a way to
more
slow down the
sacks
pass rush,
to
not
break the record.
necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so
You know
far,
what?
he
Let
had
them
to
keep
know
the
that
ball.
on 3rd
More
down,
chances for
that
Griffin to
they
get
would
another
be
sack.
looking his way, and they
He needs
did
more.
for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Here we go. Single. Get hot.
Come on, D.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
Wow, he got
This
that
one
out
into
super
the hands
quick.
of Kittle, the tight end. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Samuel
Nice catch.
bringing in the slant. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 35.
It's a gain of 10. First down, 49ers.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football.
Oh, who got it? Oh, they kept it.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points.
That was Lawrence, though. I was kind of hoping it was Griffin, but
really
Lawrence works.
If they were able to get possession.
So they keep the football, but now face second and long. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Nice catch.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Niners on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss.
See, your problem there was you stopped when you tried to turn it upfield. You should have just angled upfield and kept your momentum.
Only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
See, when he changed directions to go upfield, he stopped.
Okay, so thought they might go for it here, down late. Instead, they trot out the field goal unit.
Gonna go for the field goal?
It's a 46-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they're hanging around here.
Had you been able to score touchdowns, literally, you'd be in the lead right now.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates when they wear down a defense.
All right, no throw and no fumble this time.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
They had the 10th ranked rushing defense, and they've given up 140 so far.
2nd and 4 from the 31. Again, it's Elliott.
Oh, they actually got a nice stop for that one.
Across the 30 to the 32. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Open man.
Oh,
Lamb. It's
no.
complete.
Damn it. Lamb made the same mistake their fucking tight end did. He came to a dead stop. I am not happy about that.
19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Yeah.
Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
They go to Elliott again. And he's taken down inside.
There we go.
30.
That's over the. That's the 150 I needed. I wanted to get that secondary bonus from Sherman for talking shit, but I needed 150 yards on the ground and 3 TDs.
Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. The play action fake. They'll look to
Dude,
throw.
I barely had time to even react. Nice. That linebacker came flying in there.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Letting one fly.
Nice one-handed catch by Coop.
Inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
One-handed catch by Koo.
Down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
You know what? I'm going to try to run this in.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott.
Nope.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up.
I'm going to try one more.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try again with Elliott.
Got it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes just has...
Zerline now for the PAT. And that one makes this a 19-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott.
That's 24
on the return.
24 on the year.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, I want to say that's 24 on the year for him. He needs 6 more.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something.
Where? Got him again. Or Lawrence. No.
Gets there
2nd sack for Lawrence.
DeMarcus Lawrence, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting.
We got one side. We got literally a defensive end on one side with 19 sacks and a defensive end on the other side with 7 sacks.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
I would expect Lawrence to be the one with 19, but that's all right.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the 1st down sack. Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. So they get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
16 yards. But it brings up
from the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
I don't know if that was
an excellent job
close to picked or what.
Down like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
He made that defensive back look silly. He really did.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo, open man is born.
See, the defensive backfield is not playing as good this game as they were the last game. They made Burrow look foolish. Garoppolo's cutting him up.
Goes for a 1st down. Pettis hauling this in from Garoppolo.
Yeah, Garoppolo is cutting him up.
There brings up 2nd down.
a gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
But they certainly had success.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Goddamn.
George Kittle, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Gold with the extra point. So 2 scores down.
So at least the Niners made it a fucking actual closer game.
To cut this deficit down to 12. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim, none. And I do...
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line.
Spend your timeout.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott.
Take your second timeout.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down.
Oh, you're showing a nickel? Oh, I'm going to run straight through y'all.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick
Give me your
up the
third
first.
timeout and a first down, and I can literally just now run out the
signal
clock.
For their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott.
See, did it again.
One of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
And literally, now I will literally just run out the
down.
clock.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
56, the mark, boys, 56. Check 56. Stay with your man.
Well, I know it points to this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we
All
saw
right,
in
that's
this one.
game 2 in the books. That's 2 in a row.
So for Dallas, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Niners, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.
They might be able to beat the Cardinals. They might be able to beat the Cardinals. Credit where it's due. I thought for sure I'd be able to bait you into some picks. Nope. Another 1,000 experience for me. And I will upgrade. Let's upgrade field general. No, let's upgrade strong arm. Get that up to 85. Break sack, deep throw accuracy, mid throw accuracy, and an ability slot. Nice. Come back. Give him the gunslinger ability. Playoff picture as of now. We've jumped from the number 4 seed to the number 2 seed, just behind Seattle, or just behind Atlanta. Sorry, Atlanta. New York has overtaken Washington for the number 7 spot. On the other side, we got the Chiefs, the Bengals, which we've already embarrassed, the Bills, the Broncos, the Chargers, the Colts, and the Browns. Wow, nice. No Ravens. I was expecting to see Baltimore on that list. All right, and now for Game 3 of our triple header. Let's see what Fletcher Cox has to say. No, Baltimore makes me sad. Yeah, I can see that. I spend a lot of time watching your game tape, and I've got you figured out, your habits, your tendencies. You're not a complicated player. 50 rushing yards and 2 rushing TDs. All right.